Up next on our 2025 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Hawken Hawks volleyball team. Head coach Patty Hayes, the reigning Chagrin Division Coach of the Year. Coach, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you taking some time out of the day to preview the season. But give us a quick overview. What can we expect out of the 2025 Hawks?
Thanks for having us, Steve. We're excited to be here. I'm excited to showcase some of our younger talent, but more importantly, the experience that's coming into this team. For this season, graduating 9 seniors has a very different tone for a program. A lot of coaches, I think, would be really nervous about that transition year, but I'm not. I'm excited about the talent on our team. I think that we're going to bring a lot of consistency, a lot of versatility in a lot of different ways, and some great leadership at the helm. So, the 3 next to me are returning seniors. They know the pace of play. They know the conference, and so their leadership is going to be key for the season.
Boy, so you have almost an entirely different roster.
Very much so. But we're excited about it. We're excited.
How does that change the way you approach practice, if at all?
So our numbers in the past, because of those senior classes, the past 2 years, and competitive senior classes, but the size of our teams have been close to 13, 12 on our roster. This year we're at 10, I think, which is a perfect size for our team. It's going to allow for us to really get into a flow. And so it's going to build a different type of team chemistry, which we knew we were going to be starting fresh this year anyway. So having that smaller group is going to allow for us to connect, to bond, to really build that chemistry on the court pretty early on in the season.
Outstanding. All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk to the girls. I'll start right to your right. For the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
Hi, my name is Kalina Houchins. I'm in 12th grade, and I'm a middle blocker.
All right, so coming in senior year, how excited are you for that? I mean, obviously, every senior is excited they're going to graduate soon, but every time you step on the court, you're getting closer to the end of your high school career. So how are you battling those dueling emotions?
I'm so excited to just play my best for my senior year and put it all on the court for my last time in high school.
You told us your position, but what's your role on the team? What is Coach expecting out of you on the court?
I think leadership, especially for the front row, since I kind of moved the defense for blocking and also making sure that the incoming underclassmen know where to go for front row. So leadership in that area.
What part of your game has improved the most since last season?
I think probably my blocking. I think that has increased a bit.
When you look at just your role in the front row, how do you kind of prepare yourself for what's to come? I mean, how do you read the hitters and the setters?
I think watching film before really helps, but also watching their feet, their movements, and their hands as well.
How do you see the team coming together so far in the preseason?
Really well, actually. I think we have a great connection so far. I think we have a great team chemistry going on. So I'm really excited to see how we go.
What are the keys to success for Hawken this year? What has to happen?
Communication, trust, and a lot of team building.
Obviously, graduating 9 seniors from last year, somebody has to fill that void in leadership. What are you doing to be a senior leader?
Loud cheering, I would say. Loud cheering really brings up energy in all areas. So.
Give me a breakout player, someone you think is going to have a big year this year, and why?
I think our incoming freshman, Ariella, is going to have a great season.
It's always good when you have freshmen that are coming in already turning eyes. So, all right, what are your goals for senior year, individually and for your team?
My goals personally is to play my best every single time I step on that court, try my best not giving up no matter what. And that also goes for our team. I want us to have a lot of hustle. I want us to be the team that doesn't give up. So.
All right, well, good luck to you this fall. Let's go to your right. Name, grade, and position.
Hi, I'm Kendall Williams. I'm going to 12th grade, and I'm an outside hitter.
Outside hitter. Okay, so you were second team all-conference last year. How satisfied were you with your performance all season?
Honestly, not super. I battled injury twice, so it was a bummer in that capacity. But I'm excited to hopefully level up and go higher this year.
Right. Outside hitters get a lot of work in matches. How much fun is that just to be so involved in the match?
I think that's why I play outside. You're getting the most amount of touches, and you really have the chance to make or break the game for the team. And it can be bad pressure, but it can also be good when you do good.
People think hitters just go up and hit the ball, but there's a lot more to it. You've got to read the defense, and how do you do that? How do you read the setters and the blockers?
For me, I think really what I do is trial and error, but partially not error. Just more, I try one thing. If it gets passed, then okay, I'm on to the next thing. So I think the versatility and just trying different shots every time. If something doesn't work, going to the next one. That's what we train for.
Tough conference to play in. Perry's been the conference champion for a bit. You guys have had some good matches with them. How much fun is that just to always play in big matches like that where you have such a competitive league to play in?
Yeah, I think for sure. I think the competitiveness, I think, fires us up, and I think it fires the competitors up as well. So I think actually it turns out that the volleyball is even better. We're all fired up, we're passionate, and I think better outcomes for everyone.
Give me a teammate that you look up to and tell us why.
I think the teammate I look up to would be the one sitting next to me. We've been together all 4 years, and she really pushes me and knows me individually as a player and as a person. So I think we both look to each other for that guidance.
All right, and now give me your goals, individual and team.
Individual, my goal is to be the best leader I can be on this team, just with experience and my experience as an underclassman, but also my experience as a volleyball player, being there and doing what I can for everyone, knowing that I've been in their same position. And as a team, I think going for whatever we can get. Like, I think this team really has something special, and I think we're going to be overlooked in a lot of capacities, but I really think we have the drive and the passion to do a lot of great stuff this season.
Since you brought up leadership, I'm going to give you one more question because I love talking about that stuff. But what do you do as a leader to be a leader? What does leadership mean to you?
Yeah, to me, leadership means a lot. I love being a leader, but in the sense that I love being there for people. I think that this year, what I'm really looking to do is understand each and every one of my teammates and understand how I can help them be their best self and improve every single time they're touching the ball. And I think that's what's going to be really important this year.
Outstanding. Good luck to you this fall. Let's go to your right. Name, grade, and position.
Hi, I'm Casey. I'm a senior and I'm a DS Libero.
All right, Casey, coming in senior year, same question. You're excited about that, but how are you battling those emotions knowing that your high school career is going to be over before you know it?
Yeah, I think it's hard, but I think just focusing on living in every moment, like every practice, every drill, every game, like being as present as I can and putting my best foot on the court to make sure I'm giving 110% effort every day, whatever that looks like, and not really focusing on what's to come ahead too much.
Honorable mention, all conference last year. How much work did you put in the off season so that you can build upon that success?
Yeah, definitely a lot of training on the court and also off. I think a big part that we highlight as a program is lifting. We have an awesome facility here and then also outside on my own, just like getting as many reps as possible.
Being a back row player, what's the key to staying locked in and focused so you can read the ball back there?
I would definitely say energy. I'm really big on being as loud as I can. It's definitely energy and movement are the two biggest. And it's hard to like feel fluid and move well without energy. So starting there and then everything else kind of falls in place afterwards.
You segued right into my next question. It was going to be about energy. Who are the players on the court that bring that energy to keep the team up when things aren't going well?
Yeah, I would say honestly right now, like our 5 returning seniors, we're big on that. We sometimes like in volleyball, naturally your team can get down, but I think we do pretty well at lifting each other up. Like Kendall said, like we can always look at each other and be like, hey, come on. And I think it always helps to have people like that for accountability. So definitely the 5.
If you could steal a skill from somebody else on the team, who would it be and what's the skill?
Definitely, probably Kendall's vertical.
That's good. That's good.
That is good. All right, and then give me a breakout player, someone you think's going to have a big year, and tell us why.
Yeah. I would say River, one of our juniors. She's just such a versatile player. She's willing to jump in wherever you put her and be loud, and she's really open to feedback. So as a hitter, as a passer, I just love being on the court next to her. So.
And goals, what are you looking to accomplish this year individually and for your team?
Like I said, I really just want to make sure I'm living in the moment and putting my best foot forward, like pushing myself 100%, but also making sure I'm a leader for everyone else and like a role model for what we should be doing. And then as a team, I just think in those hard moments, making sure we're all there for each other and we're never kind of breaking that chemistry that I know we can all have.
Outstanding. Well, good luck to you this fall. Coach, back to you. Talk to the girls a little bit about leadership, about some of the breakout players they think are going to have a big year, some of the other things. Who are some of the players that have impressed you in the preseason?
So they referenced Ariel Roski, was a freshman coming in, was kind of a surprise for us heading into tryouts. And, as coaches, we always love those surprises in that same type of way. I think built confidence and stepped onto the court with these three in a way that felt natural. River was also on my list that Casey made reference to, and I'm excited to kind of see where is going to be the best success for her positionally because she's so versatile. The other one is Lily O'Brien, is going to be a standout outside hitter as well for us. I'm excited for the power that's going to come from both Kendall and Lily in those spaces because they're smart. They know where to place the ball. And because they're going to get the most touches, I think that type of fuel is going to energize the rest of our team. And I'm excited to kind of see those folks kind of jump into the mix alongside the three next to me.
I've known you long enough to know that you're not just focused on wins and losses. You want the girls to get something out of it. What do you hope that this team takes from the season beyond the wins and losses?
Yeah. We tend to start out each season with some type of a goal. This year, our focus is around culture and collective, really building team culture. And I think some of them even made reference to it of, what does that legacy look like after they leave? For at least Casey and Kendall being on varsity for the past 3 years, Kalina has stepped up in huge ways in the past 2. I think that they don't want to leave this space without putting their own mark on it and leaving it better than when they first stepped in. And I think that is why people show up, right? You show up for cultures and programs. You love volleyball, but you stay for the people and you stay for those connections because it's long, it's hard. We've been having these 3.5-hour type tryouts and practices, and so you want to be around people that you care about, and so that culture is going to be a big focus for us outside of the competitive drive that we naturally have. And I think we're well on our way to doing so.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and the ladies taking some time out of your day to preview the season. I wish you the best of luck this fall.
Thank you so much.